Hello, hello, hello. Welcome again to Inspiration, where I give you some great advice that you can take into your life and do some amazing things with, just to make sure that you're growing in the right direction. Today we're going to be talking about RTT, Rapid Transformational Therapy. It's a therapy I use in my practice to help people move from the things that they don't want in their life to getting the achievements that they want in their life. So it's taking them from A to B. And it's mainly targeting limitations, limiting beliefs that are holding us back from being the version of ourselves that we know deep inside that we have the capacity to achieve. So, like I said, RTT is Rapid Transformational Therapy. And what it is a therapy that was established by a woman called Marissa Peer. She's an amazing person, and she personally trained me in the art of RTT. And it's a very simple yet profound therapy. And just like it says, it's rapid and transformational. Now, most people who take on some form of therapy may do a lot of talk therapy. So they go to see a therapist, they go and see someone they can sit and talk to and tell their issues, and the therapist may ask them a bunch of questions so they come to an awareness of where the problem is going or where the problem is coming from. And sometimes if people don't have the emotional intelligence or the ability to think deeply enough to figure it out for themselves, sometimes they can spend a long, long time figuring things out on a conscious level. RTT bypasses the conscious level and gets deep into the subconscious. Now, the subconscious is where we live our life, because that's 95% of our mind. And the other 5% is the conscious mind. And everything that is stored in your subconscious mind is our memories, are things that we've practiced, things that comes to us naturally. So if you had to jump in your car and drive, or just getting up and walking, or just talking, or reading a book, or doing a cartwheel, if you've practiced into doing that, whatever it is that you've practiced till it comes naturally to you, is stored in your subconscious mind. And this is why sometimes when you try to do something such as you decide, I'm going to eat healthy from now on, I'm not going to eat any more chocolate, no more sweets, I'm not going to eat any more gluten, and then 2 days down the line, something overrides it, and before you know it, you're falling back into the bad habit that you're trying to get away from. And that's because it's in that powerful section of your mind, the subconscious mind, and it's not easy to override. And that's where RTT comes in, where it overrides the subconscious mind by us going actually into the subconscious mind to find that program, that pattern, that belief, that limitation, whatever is holding you back. We find the root of it, and then we remove it. You know, when you remove the root of anything, you remove the very thing that it carries with it. So we have to find the root, and that's what we do with RTT. So, like I said, how it works is getting to the root, pulling it up, and then we restore it with a new seed to grow new roots and to create a different belief, a different purpose, something that's going to fuel you in a different way so that you are doing something different. Okay? They say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. Well, we're removing the root of that so that we're getting a new result. So, for example, if you are someone who smokes and you want to give up smoking, RTT basically takes you into deep relaxation through hypnosis. And when I say deep relaxation, that's exactly what it is. You are going to be completely in control. And then whilst you're in deep relaxation, we're just having a conversation. And that conversation will reveal where those limitations are lying, why you smoke and why you feel that you have to smoke, why you feel you can't stop, what's triggering it, what is the root cause of it. And we go in and we take that root cause, we analyze it, we look at it for what it is. And most of the time, what it is something so simple, not insignificant, but so simple that once we look at it, we go, oh, wow, your mind is so powerful, because it does these things to protect you. It holds on to these things to protect you in some way, to make sure that you're safe and you're being taken care of. And once we realize the cause or the purpose it's serving, and we realize that, okay, it may have served a purpose once upon a time, and now it's not really serving a purpose anymore. Right now, it's actually interfering with what you want to do. It's interfering with the life you want to lead. So we look at it, we see it for what it is, we remove it, we reframe it, give it a new meaning, and then we put something new in its place. Okay, we have to put something new in its place. And that something new is whatever you've been striving and trying and really wanting for yourself, a better version. So if you are a smoker, now you want to be someone who can breathe fresh air, who can exercise without feeling out of breath, who just feels, everything just feels easy, life is breezy, you feel at ease, nothing triggers you into wanting to do that thing. And if it does trigger you, then you have something that you come back to that will keep you on the straight and narrow. Okay, so it's that powerful and it's that simple. Now, RTT sessions vary for different people. The majority of them may last a couple of hours. Most of my clients will last around a couple of hours. Sometimes, depending on what's going on with some people, we may need a little bit more time. And sometimes we may need a couple of sessions. It's usually 1 to 3 sessions, but most people, if you're suffering from things like anxiety or some sort of eating disorder or something like that, it may not need that much time. But again, everybody is different, so I can't really give you a specific time. Most people in my practice, I see them for one session, and the problem resolves itself. But again, a few of them, I've seen them for 3 sessions for the problem to resolve itself. It depends on the problem, depends on the person. Okay, now, who is RTT for? Now, personally, from a personal perspective, I think anyone that's being challenged with some sort of emotional stress, so whether you're feeling anxious, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling, I'm trying to achieve something but seem to sabotage myself, whatever it is, there's a limitation, there's something holding you back from being the best version of yourself. You're trying to lose weight, you're trying to stop smoking, and whatever it is, most people have something that can be worked on to allow them to be better than they are, allow them to be more than themselves, allow them to grow beyond their limitation. So if you feel within yourself that, okay, I'm trying to get that job, that promotion, that thing, I'm trying to start that business, and something just keep telling me that I'm not capable, I'm not good enough, none of that is true. That is a limiting belief that's in your subconscious mind, because we're born with total confidence, knowing that we can achieve anything that we want to achieve. We're born to succeed. And if you're finding something that's blocking that success, then RTT is for you. And so I've written here, your desires are there because you have the potential of fulfilling them. They wouldn't be there otherwise. Desires are there because somewhere deep down, you can achieve it. They just would be there otherwise. Likewise, you have a divine purpose and you know what it is. And until you get these things out of your way, it's very difficult to achieve it. Okay? So, how do you find out more about RTT and tailored to you? Is you book a discovery call with me by going to Fashionable Walsh Lifestyle Therapy, which is www.fashionableWalsh.com, which I will also put the link above in this video so that you can go on the website, you can have a browse around, look around, see if you can pick up on any more information that you need to know, and then book a call. You and I will have a conversation, very informal conversation, for 20 to 30 minutes, and we can talk about what it is that you're trying to achieve, and I can give you my opinion on how we can move forward on getting that for you. Okay, so yeah, don't hesitate to do that. I look forward to your call. I don't care what it is that you are concerned about or have questions. There's no silly questions, because there are people out there asking all kinds of things, because we come from all different backgrounds and we experience all kinds of different things in our lives, and there's nothing out there that's going to be too difficult or too strange. So come along, book a discovery call, and let's have a talk about it. Okay? And then we can help you with that. Now, I think that is all where that is concerned. So you get to decide where you want your life to be, and it takes one decision. You get to choose. Okay? Choose to stay where you are or to stretch yourself and grow. Life is about growth. If you're not growing, technically you're dying. Okay, look at anything in nature. It's either growing, it's busy, it's doing stuff, it's trying to increase itself. Human beings, because we have the cognition, the capacity to think. We're not just working just off instinct. We have the capacity to think, but sometimes our thinking is a little bit flawed, like I explained, the subconscious mind, because some of our thinking is morphed into belief systems. We believe this because my parents used to do this, or I saw this happen to this person, or this thing I read in this article, or the news said this or that. But those are other people's experiences. Whatever you decide is what's going to be true for you, not what other people have decided for you, or you've experienced through a thing that, say, for example, your parents. You know, most of the time it does go back to our parents, and you may have really lovely parents that loved on you, or you may have parents that just weren't very good at it. Both ways can cause disruption to what the things that we've come to believe and the things that we store that limit us in our subconscious mind. So you don't really know until we get there and figure it out. Okay, so if you find there's something holding you back, if you feel like, okay, I know there's more to me than this. I know there's more to my life than this. This can't be it. How did I get here? How do I keep coming back to this thing? That's a subconscious belief. It's a subconscious limitation, and we can easily get to it, rip it out, put something new in, and then you'll start behaving in a more positive, consistent way in the direction where you want to go. Okay? So book a discovery call now. I look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, keep smiling, stay safe, stay sweet. Speak soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.